Hi ladies, welcome back. So today I have a special video for you. It's a little bit different than a lot of the content that I have done, but it's something that I've been thinking about a lot recently after taking a trip to Maui with my family where we did a little bit of thrifting. My daughters love thrifting and they had found some thrift stores that they wanted to check out from TikTok. And one of those thrift stores was like a vintage shop that this woman had put together with her personal collection of clothing and jewelry items and handbags that were either hers, her mother's, or her aunt's over the years. And it was such a beautiful collection of items. It really got me thinking about what are those pieces in my wardrobe that are forever pieces, things that I look at and they make me feel so happy. They really define my style. And they're what I would love to pass along to my daughters and granddaughters for years to come that would make them think of me, or just pieces that really bring me great joy that I would never part with. Because of course, doing this job means shopping a lot. I have a lot of clothing items, and a lot of the times I'm cycling through different clothing items in the different seasons. As things go out of stock, I'm donating them. Everything that I don't keep, I do donate, whether it's to my daughters or family, friends, or to different charities. Everything gets donated, but not everything sticks around in my wardrobe for a long time. So there are some pieces though that I will never part with, that I really love, that I think really define my personal style. I was surprised to see that some of the items are still available online. Some of them are more recent purchases, and some of them are available in secondhand retailers like Poshmark, and then other things are not available, but I thought you might find inspiration in them. So of course, anything that is available, I will link down below if you're at all interested, but you might just enjoy this video, and I hope it gets you thinking about your own personal style and what items really bring you joy in your closet, and doing some shopping with intention to find that personal style, to have those items that really make you feel good when you put them on, the things that you never want to part with. So today, that's what this video is all about. If you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I really hope that you will. So let's dive in. Okay, so I'm starting out with a dress that I want to say it's been 2 years that I've owned this dress, and since I've worn this dress, and it's this beautiful dress from the brand Bebe. I was so excited to see that this is actually available on Kohl's for a fraction of the price, fully stocked. But this is a dress that I wore on a trip to New York with my family about 2 years ago. I wore it to this beautiful restaurant that was like a Bridgerton themed restaurant, and I just love this dress so much. I feel like it made me just feel so feminine and pretty. This is a very fitted dress. Of course, I'm going to insert some pictures for you, but I loved the floral detailing on this dress. I love the pastel colors, the sheer overlay to the dress. It has a very feminine fit, very figure flattering, and just such a beautiful, beautiful dress. And this is definitely one of those dresses that when I think about this, 20 years from now in my closet, and one of my daughters or granddaughters looking in there and wanting to borrow this for a special occasion, I can definitely see that it would still be very, very in style, very much on trend, and just still really, really beautiful. So this is one of those forever pieces that every time I see it, every time I see the pictures, I just really, really love it, and it makes me feel so good. Okay, so this next find is a more recent one, and when I shared it with all of you in a haul, I definitely told you how much I loved it, how I thought it was one of the prettiest dresses I had ever seen. I picked this one up on the Anthropologie website, and I was able to get it at 20% off, so hopefully you guys can get that deal as well. But it is by the brand Farm Rio, and Farm Rio makes some really beautiful pieces with the most gorgeous prints, and I just love this blue floral print. So this is a cotton dress, very high quality fabric. I love the scalloping detail and the cutout details. It's got these little like button straps on it. I just think overall it's such a pretty and feminine dress in this midi style, and just definitely one of those pieces that will never go out of style. It's always going to be beautiful and feminine, and I just love the print. I love everything about this dress. It's for sure one that I will be holding on to forever and ever and ever, which makes it really worth the investment. So if you haven't tried this one, I highly recommend it. It's so flattering. I wore it to a luau in Maui, and I know I'm going to get lots of wear out of this one, whether I'm dressing it up with like a block heel or a wedge, or dressing it down with a pair of flip-flops and just wearing it casually. Okay, so of course I found that a lot of the pieces that are my forever pieces are more of those like special occasion pieces or dresses, but I'm really starting to think about tops as well, and like what tops I would like to save and have for years to come, because I don't know if this has happened to any of you, but I have an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old daughter, and so many times they'll see an old picture of me from when I was younger and they'll say, "Mom, why didn't you save any of your clothes? That would be so cool. We would love to wear that." So I'm really trying to keep that in mind nowadays and like hold on to some of those special pieces, because you know fashion is cyclical. They always come back around. So if you have a special piece, if you have something that you really love, you really find is beautiful, good quality, definitely consider holding on to it. So this is a recent purchase that I picked up. This is from the brand Free People, and I just love this top, and it feels like something that could have been in style like back in the 70s, and I think it can be in style anytime. It definitely has that like boho feminine vibe. It's super comfortable. Whenever I wear this, I get so many compliments on it, and I love the little like embroidered flower detailing, the V neckline with the scallops on it. So I definitely look at this piece and I think this is a forever piece. I am not going to be donating this one, because I think that 20 or 30 years from now, this is going to make one of my family members very happy to wear it. I think it's beautiful. I think I'm going to enjoy wearing it for years to come. And yeah, it just really makes me happy. Now, you probably will notice there's a bit of a theme to these clothes, right? So when I look at my collection, I definitely see feminine, a lot of florals, a lot of things that are very soft and flowy. And that is really my personal style. So that's why I want you guys to start thinking about, what is your personal style? If you were to create your own vintage thrift shop boutique, what would it have in it? Okay, so this next set is one that is not available anymore on the retailers, but it is available secondhand. So I will link that for you if you're lucky enough to find it in your size. It is such a cute set. So I purchased this a couple years ago. Gosh, it's probably been like 3 or 4 years that I purchased this, and it was for an LTK fashion event. And it's this 2 different pieces. One of them is this little cropped short sleeve lady jacket in pink with the pearl button details. Everything about this already looks vintage, and I just love it. It's like a tweed fabric. You've got your beautiful detailed pearlescent buttons, and then it has this little matching mini skirt, which also has the pearl buttons on it, and I love this so much. When I wore it to that fashion event, I got so many compliments on it. Everybody loved it, and I felt really great in it. It definitely was something that just was so my style. You know, obviously the skirt is a bit mini. It's not everyone's taste, but I really felt good in it, and I love that you can wear them as separates. You can get just the jacket, which would also look fantastic with a pair of jeans. Now, I have owned this for at least 3 years or so, and I would absolutely still wear it, and I would definitely pair this with a white jean, a blue jean, you know, so many options, and I just think it's so cute. It's by the brand Amanda Uprichard. This is definitely one of my forever pieces and something that I'm gonna keep, and I just enjoy it so much. So that particular fashion conference was definitely a year where I felt really good about a lot of my outfit picks, and quite a few of them ended up in this video. So for our formal awards night that we had, this was the dress that I wore. I don't know, some of you may have seen it and remembered it from a video, but I loved this dress. It felt so, you know, Carrie Bradshaw, Sex in the City. It was so much fun. It's such a well-made dress, and I just really, really loved it. So I have kept it in the closet for years. I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to wear a dress like this again, but I'm hoping in the future, you know, one of my loved ones will if I don't. And I do think it's so pretty. It's such a statement piece and one that I will never part with. So besides clothing and dresses, another thing that I have in my closet that I did invest quite a bit in, but I will never part with, and I definitely do not regret purchasing, is my beautiful Dior scarf. So I recently purchased this Dior scarf because they have a new designer. I can't remember his name. I want to say Jonathan Anderson might be his name. And he has the most beautiful, like, feminine style. He's doing such a great job with the different Dior pieces. So I wanted to get this scarf, and I've styled it several times as a belt. I've recently learned a trick for making it into a little halter neck top. I love a gorgeous scarf, and I don't think you'll ever regret investing in a really nice one. But I did find something that I was so impressed with recently that is not an investment, but is equally beautiful. And that is this beautiful scarf from Target. So I picked this one up, one for myself as well as one for my daughter. And to me, it's so designer inspired. I'll try to get a good shot of that because it has that same vibe to it. The beautiful florals. I just think it's really pretty. So this is something that I think is a forever piece, whether or not you invest in the luxury designer or you get a more affordable option. A beautiful silk scarf. These, I believe, are like the 90-inch scarves, which I think is a great size scarf because you can do a lot with that. You can turn it into, you know, a top. You can wear it as like a belt. You can tie it around the handle of a bag. But I think a beautiful silk scarf is definitely a forever piece and something that you're never going to want to get rid of. So when it comes to handbags, every time I invest in a luxury designer handbag, I'm definitely thinking about having it for years to come because I would not be spending that kind of money on something if it was just really trendy, here today, gone tomorrow. So if I'm going to invest in something like Chanel or Dior or YSL, I'm going to be making sure and really thinking about, is that a classic piece that I'm going to love a decade from now? But designer luxury handbags are not the only handbags that I think are worth holding on to and saving. I think anything that is really fitting your personal style, really inspirational to you, something that you really love is really great to have because they do always come back around. And this is one that I think is definitely a keeper in my collection. So this is from Anthropologie. It's a little crochet style bag and it has these beautiful little pearl details on it. And when I look at this, I think it already looks very vintage, which makes me feel like this is never going to go out of style. It's got such a feminine and pretty look to it that I can see me wearing this 20 years from now. I can see me handing this down and just someone else loving it for generations to come. So definitely, even though this was not a big investment, I think it was somewhere around $100 for sure. I think it's a forever piece that I'm definitely going to hold on to. So I recently purchased this DVF wrap dress for my daughter's high school graduation. Now this was a little bit of an investment in the $200 range, which is not what I'm typically paying for most of my dresses, but I really love this and I think it is a forever piece. So not only do I love the beautiful pink color, but I love the fabric on this one. It's more of like a silky style fabric, and I love the belted waistline, the traditional wrap style. This is definitely a dress that isn't going out of style. This is always going to be a classic. Decades from now, somebody, if not me, will be pulling this dress out and wearing it, so it is definitely on my forever list. Okay, when something from Amazon makes it to the forever list, you know that that is a good find. So if you didn't catch my latest worth it or waste video from Amazon, you may not have seen this romper, but this is such a great piece. So I'll definitely insert some footage wearing it, but this is such a beautiful romper. And the reason it made it to this list is because this is like a cotton linen blend, so it's pretty good fabric, even though it's not luxury or designer or expensive. It's still a nice quality fabric. It has these embroidered floral design on it, as well as some like crochet details, and just the fit overall of this is so good. And this looks like it came from Anthropologie. It really looks like an expensive piece. I think it's so cute. I think it's something that you could go back decades, like in the 70s or something, and this would have been a cool piece and you could believe that it is vintage. And I think it will be really cool 10, 20, 30 years from now as well. I love the halter style neck. That's one of my favorite styles. I love that it has a belted waist to add add definition, and I just think it's such a cool piece. It's something that I would want to have in my vintage boutique. Okay, and going back to some handbag finds, like I said, things don't have to be super expensive investment pieces to be worthy of being forever pieces. They just have to be good quality, and they have to be something that really speaks to you and that you think is going to stand the test of time. So one of the things that I chose was this slouchy suede bag from Quince. I actually have this in not only this beautiful like taupey color, but also in the cognac. And I just feel like it screams vintage. It's so cool. Whenever I wear it, I love it. It goes with just about everything. It's got that like slouchy hobo style that's like perfect for casual looks. I think it would go great with that little Free People top that I shared with you. And I just can see it with jeans and a t-shirt. You know, I wear it all the time now, and I feel like it's never going out of style. I love the Italian suede. I think it's a great high quality bag at a good budget friendly price point. So it's one of those pieces that not only am I enjoying it right now, and my daughters have also borrowed it and enjoyed the heck out of it, but it's something that I think we'll be using for years to come, and I really wouldn't want to part with it. Okay, I warned you guys there was going to be a lot of dresses in this video, because when it comes to forever pieces, for me, that's going to be a lot of very feminine style dresses. And recently I discovered a designer that I've just been obsessed with, and that is Astor the Label. So if you've never tried Astor the Label, they're available at Nordstrom, but they also have their own website full of beautiful finds. Their style is so feminine. There's a lot of florals, there's a lot of beautiful fabrics, flowy dresses, just the detailing on it really fits a woman's body. So a lot of my dresses that I would keep are definitely from Astor the Label. So let me share with you some new finds. So you might recognize the shape of this dress because I shared a purple floral one on my Maui trip, but I also ordered it in several other options. So this multicolored one I just think is so beautiful and already has like a very vintage look to it. I love the corset style bodice. I love the little like fluttery sleeve that it has. And the back ties up just like an old-fashioned kind of corset, but it's very flowy, has a little side slit on the front. This is so feminine and beautiful. I love it worn dressed up, but I also love it worn really casually. And I also picked it up in this white eyelet. So this is more of a cotton fabric in the white eyelet. Beautiful summer dress, has the same corset style detailing and the corset in the back as well. I haven't even worn this one yet, just got it in, but love it, love it, love it so much. And these dresses, they already look vintage. They already look like something that you could have taken out of like your auntie's closet or something. So for me, these are going to be forever pieces. I really, really love them and enjoy them so much now, but I'm going to be enjoying them for years to come and definitely holding on to them. Okay, I just realized I was moving around so much. My tie is going everywhere, getting all messed up. So let me pull myself together. I'm so excited to share these pieces with you guys because it's just so fun and inspiring to me, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. This is a simple one. So this is a new find from Quince, and I think Quince is a great forever kind of retailer because of the high quality fabrics. So when you think about their cashmere, their linen, their silk pieces, those are pieces that I would definitely hold on to because that kind of quality is going to last you for years and years to come. But this is one of my recent favorites. So this is a linen swing dress. And what makes this one special, because I do have this dress in like 5 different colors, but this one in particular, I just love this like blue floral print. I mean, for me, it's just so my style. It definitely kind of makes me think of like Paris, I don't know, very European looking. This is a perfect dress for the warm summer months, perfect for travel, to throw on with sandals. I really, really love this dress, and I think it's just a dress that I'll enjoy forever. I think it fits a variety of women and body types. It's very loose and flowy, so even if I gain 10 pounds in the future, I'm still going to be able to wear this dress, which can't say that about some of the other dresses, but this one will always work, and I think it's such a great option. So definitely it is not going anywhere. It's staying right in my closet. So when it comes to shoes, I definitely think this was a category that I had a little bit of a harder time with. I don't have a lot of shoe styles that I would say are things I would necessarily keep for years and years to come. I did invest in some Chanel ballerina flats about a year ago, and of course those are not going anywhere. Those are definitely a classic. The little cap toe style ones that you see everywhere, I really love those and I will hold on to those. But for my everyday shoes, I don't have a lot of shoes that I would consider forever shoes to hold on to, but one pair that I thought would be really cool to have, and I really am enjoying them now as well, are my little Sam Edelman wedges in the rattan. I don't know why, but something about this shoe just makes me think this is going to be in style for a long time. First of all, it's very streamlined for a wedge heel. It's not like a chunky, trendy look. It's much more of a feminine, classic look, and I really like that because we don't always see that in a wedge. I like the square toe that it has. I think that's really beautiful. It gives it a modern look and kind of tells you about the style that we're seeing at this time period. But I think it will be really fashionable even years from now. I love the rattan fabric for like spring and summer. It goes so well with so many of the dresses, and the little wraparound ankle strap that hits you at the perfect point of your ankle, the smallest part of the ankle, which is really flattering on the leg. So this is a shoe that I'm going to be holding on to. It is Sam Edelman. It's good quality, not crazy expensive, but definitely one that will stand the test of time. And I just see this as being a shoe that I'll appreciate having in my wardrobe years from now. So I remember when I was in high school, one of the things that we loved to do was there was a little thrift shop that was denim only that we would go to and try on all the used jeans and pick out some favorites. And we just loved it so much because, of course, jeans only get better the more that you wash them and wear them. So I thought about what jeans would I actually want to save for years and years to come? Because of course I'm always buying more and more and more jeans to share with you guys. And I always am finding pairs that I really, really love. But one of the pairs that I have consistently loved for quite a while now, I've purchased them two versions, one that I kept longer and one that I hemmed and shortened, is my AG Adria jeans. So if I had to pick a pair of jeans that I absolutely would save and will save, it would be the AG Adria low slung jeans because they have a looser, relaxed fit, but without being like overly wide leg. They have a medium wash. There's nothing about these jeans that's overly trendy, but I think they're a pair that will be classic even years from now and really work, even when we move on to other styles. I think these are going to be a classic style, flattering jean that has a nice fit that's not too tight, yet not too baggy and loose. It's not super high-waisted, but it's also not super low-waisted. It's kind of right there in the middle. I love the way that they fit, and the more that I have them, the more that I wash them, the more that I love them, and I love that wash. So these are going to stay in my collection, and I'm going to hold on to them because I really think they are my absolute favorite. Okay, last but not least, we've got one more dress to share, and this one is actually under $100, but I think it's so beautiful and classic. And this is this beautiful like bandana style midi dress. I found this one on Nordstrom not long ago, and I love the color and print so much. I also picked it up in the midi skirt, but I think this is such a beautiful dress and one that I can see never going out of style. So it's got the gorgeous floral print. It definitely has like a bandana type of style, a nice fit that really flatters the midsection, but then is also flowy, lots of coverage on the leg, and you've got adjustable straps and some ruching in the back to make it an easy fit. Really, really love this dress. Wore it on my trip to Maui. I've worn it several times already, and it's not going anywhere. I'm definitely holding on to this. So I've made a special place in my closet where I'm storing these items that I will never part with because I just think they're so special. They're really worth the investment. Some of them are very affordable already. Some of them are a little bit more, but I think they're so worth it, and they really define my personal style. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope it gets you thinking about what are your special pieces in your wardrobe? What are those pieces that really bring you joy? And if you can't think of it, then definitely start thinking about what they will be and start thinking about that as you shop, creating your own personal vintage boutique that really is going to define your style. And if you liked anything that I shared, definitely check it out below. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me on this one. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite or what is your favorite piece in your collection. And if you enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a great week.